Hey everyone, it's Katie from Created by Katie. Thanks for joining me today. I am going to be sharing with you guys how I created these super cute eye masks. I picked these eye masks up from myvinyldirect.com, and I will have a link to them in the bottom of this video, but I wanted to check them out and see how they worked, and I have to tell you guys I'm super impressed. One thing that I love are the cute designs, but the other thing that I love is how soft they are on the back. They are super soft. They have 2 elastic bands to fit over your head. They are recommended for ages 7 and up, just so you know. And I'm going to be using heat transfer vinyl on them, but they are neoprene. So if that is anything for you, I just wanted you guys to know all of the details about them. I wanted to share you guys a little bit more about Cricut Design Space too, and one of the fun tools that was recently released, this hasn't been out for very long, and that is the curve text feature. So once you get your text the way that you want it, you can curve it, and you can go as wild and crazy as you want. So if you're doing something in a circular way, you can do that. For today's project, I'm just doing it just a little bit, just giving it a little bit of a curvature so that it will fit on that mask nicely and not be so straight and blunt. So before they introduced the curve text feature, you had to go through and ungroup your letters and put them together the way that you wanted to. So now that they have that feature, it is so quick and so easy. Another thing that I'm doing is I am making sure that all of my letters are welded together. This helps when it comes to cutting. Most fonts, you are able to just click the little button at the top to move the text close together, and then you can hit weld. For this particular font, I needed to ungroup them and manually move that Y so that it would touch. That seemed to be the only way, and sometimes that is just the way certain fonts are. It really is just kind of random as to what is and what does. So once I got them all welded, I moved on to the next one, and again I'm going to curve this one just a little bit just because this is a longer one, and I knew that I would want it to have a little bit of a bend to it when it goes on to the eye masks. So I'm going to finish by adding in the rest of the sayings that I want to have on here, making sure that they're all the right size, making sure that they're all welded together and whatnot. There's a little bit of work to it as I design these myself. You probably could go somewhere and find some sort of SVG design file, but when it comes to things like this, I just find that it's easier for me to go ahead and create my own, and then I have them the custom size that I want to. So I went with Go Away, Shh, and Will Wake for wine. I thought that those were pretty funny, but you could add any kinds of things that you want to. All 4 of these masks that I've finished are going to be available in my Etsy store as soon as I am done uploading this video. I will make sure there's a link in the bottom of this video that takes you to the listing for these masks. And I will also just put a basic link to my Etsy channel too. I would love for you guys to go check it out. Another thing I wanted to share with you guys, once I get all of these typed out, I don't want them all to be the same color, but I do kind of want to only have to cut them once. So we're using heat transfer vinyl, so you do need to mirror the image. And then I'm just going to move them and kind of space them so that they are in opposite corners. And when I get them ready to where I want to go and I hit continue, I will head over to the craft table and I will just take some scraps of heat transfer vinyl. You need to make sure that you put the shiny side down on the mat and have the matte finish side facing up. And I'm using 4 different colors, so that is why I spaced them out so that I can cut the scraps of vinyl that I have and space them out a little bit so that I only have to cut it once. I don't have to do 4 separate cuts. So if you're using scraps and you want things to be a different color, that's just a note to remember that you can just move them on your mat once you get ready to cut them. You can move them around, place them wherever you want to, and then you can use your scraps. I'm just using this little scraper tool to kind of press down because my mat is not as sticky as it once was. It's the light grip mat, and it is one of my stickiest mats. I need to update my 12 by 12 mats for sure. So I'm going to cut them out with my Cricut Maker, and then I'm going to go back to the table and weed all of those excess pieces out. If weeding was this fast, I would do this every single day, but it's not. And it is a little time consuming, especially with the fonts that I chose. And because they're a little bit smaller to make sure that they fit on the eye masks, it was a little more time consuming, but it's all worth it in the end. So now I'm ready to adhere the heat transfer vinyl onto the masks. I wasn't sure, but I did set my temperature at 355. I meant to do 350. And I thought that 15 seconds would be good, but 10 seconds in the end is perfect. And they are adhered on there nice and good. I'm ready to do the next ones. And I have to say, I'm just super excited with the way that all of these turned out. I love them. And I think that not only will they be a great gift, but they are an awesome project to make. So I hope that you liked today's video. I will have links to my Vinyl Direct where you can purchase both the heat transfer vinyl and the eye masks. I will also have a link to my Etsy shop if you want to just purchase the ones that I created for you guys today. But I do hope that you love them. I am going to share a fun little picture at the very end of this video of the eye mask collection that I have myself. It is quite a large one. So that is one reason why I wanted to try these ones out and share them with you guys today. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Have a great day. Bye-bye.